Well, well, well. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the YouTube streets. This is your homegirl, Arabia. Bossa. 914, which is the county of New York. Still here in South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, right now. Shout out to the chat. Coming to you with another live video. Shout out to the YouTube streets. Shout out to my support team. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to some of my YouTube creators. Shout out to all of you. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. Or should I say Tonteria Martes? Tonteria Martes. It all means the same thing. Bullshit Tuesday. Nigga noise. House nigga Tuesday. Tonteria. Shout out to the chat. We got two in the building. Yeah, I just wanted to come up real quick because I went live earlier. And I talked about Billie Holiday. Not only did I talk about Billie Holiday, I talked about what happened during the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre, aka better known as the massacre of Black Wall Street. A shout out to the chat.
Hey Arabia, what's up?
What's up, DJ Cleveland? What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
Everything good? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, all right. Shout out to you. Good morning.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, shout out to the chat.
Shout out to Arabia here.
Okay. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. Tonteria Tuesday means bullshit Tuesday, since everyone likes bullshit.
Yes,
They don't like to hear. They don't like to hear anything about history or anything about generational wealth. They don't want to hear anything about that. They want to hear my opinions about some bullshit, but I'm not gonna do it because I already addressed this issue over the weekend, and I did my videos last night, so I'm feeling kind of good about that. Shout out to the chat.
What issues were you having?
Oh, was you in the chat on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you saw what happened in the chat.
Yes, someone, I'm not going to say their name, went up in your chat and talked shit.
Yeah, trying to start shit right in my chat.
Yeah.
And what I was trying to figure out is, she says she don't like me, but she constantly watches my videos. You know, because I know nobody's sharing my videos with that bitch. I already know that. I'm not stupid.
No. Sitting in that wheelchair all day trying to tie up with that 600 pounds. And saying, "Oh, you garbage. Arabia's trash." Shut the fuck up before I knock your fat ass out of that wheelchair. How you like that?
She does that. She does that, you know. And I'm starting to think, you know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that she subscribed to this channel, because nowhere in the world Is anyone going to take time out and say, well, I feel like sharing my videos with this lady over here. So, they start sharing my videos with her. I know she's a
Yeah,
damn lie.
I think she keep mentioning me too on her videos.
Yeah, because she don't have anything else to do.
I thought Brooklyn. I mean, this lady was stalking me. I think.
Anybody she doesn't like, she stalks. Anybody she doesn't like, she stalks. Word.
Yeah, anybody. Word.
Doesn't matter who did. But what I can't understand is, right, she got all these things to say, but I find it very interesting that she doesn't join any of those organizations that speak the same garbage that she speaks. You know why she doesn't join them?
Why? Why?
Because they would soon discover who she was once married to, and they would soon discover that who her child is. So they would consider her trash.
Oh, I see.
You see my point? You see what I'm talking about? You see where
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
see.
with this?
Yeah, I see who. Yeah, I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, man. So so I know what she be talking on her channel. It's just a bunch of tonteria, a bunch of trash, a bunch of nothing, a bunch of empty talk. She's a racist, but she's how you say it, an undercover racist, someone that speaks those words, but they can't really go around those groups of people, because once the groups of people once they discover that you're not actually that way in real life, bad things happen. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, she'll get pulled out of her wheelchair by a group. I bet. I bet that 600-pound from New York is watching us right now.
Probably, because we only got 2 in the building right now. We got
I
2 in the
know.
building. Shout out to the chat. Now we got 3 in the building. Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet she's going to be talking about us now.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right.
Quit. What? She watching this channel trying to see what she could say.
See what she can say. See what she can say. You got us on video. We're on video.
Got my face. It's on my face. But you can't see her face. She doesn't cam up.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I saw the face on your phone. Damn. Does she look ugly?
She doesn't camera up. And that's another thing what I want to say. If you're going to talk shit about somebody, or do a reaction video or anything like that, or a response, shouldn't you at least camera up? Shouldn't something be on your channel where it shows what you look like, what kind of life you live, if you're able-bodied or not? Shouldn't these things show up on your channel? Because I don't do camera slips. Because I always appear. I always appear unless I feel like using my avatar.
Yeah, I see. I hear you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be up here very long. I just want to come over and be like, since nobody wants to talk about the real deal on the YouTubes, I would just come up and just start some tonteria, start some bullshit this morning. But my heart is really not into it, because I already addressed the issue Saturday. And I already addressed the issue again on Sunday. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
blind and I'm not stupid, and I can comprehend very well. You know, shout out to the
Yeah.
chat.
And shout out to you, you know.
No doubt, no doubt. What's up, Lonnie?
Yeah. She, oh man. Yeah, we don't give a damn about no 600-pound Jabba the Hutt looking ass in the wheelchair.
Today is Tonteria Tuesday. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. If you don't know what the word Tonteria means, I will explain it to you. I will be more than happy. The word Tonteria is
Bullshit.
it's a Spanish phrase and it means bullshit. It means foolishness. A lot of people don't know what the word cocotazo means. Cocotazo, cocotazo, cocotazo. Cocotazo means to hit, to strike, to knock with
Cocotazo.
fists. Basically, you're knocking someone in their face or in their head with your fist. You're striking out at them. You're being physically aggressive with them and you're striking out at them. That's what cocotazo means.
Yeah. Quit Cocotazo. Quit striking out. Cocotazo. This is Tanteria Tuesday.
Tonteria Tuesday. And
Get
we're
all
going to
your
cocotazo.
get
I'm
all
gonna
your
cocotasso
bullshit.
all the trolls. I'm gonna cocotasso all the trolls that come over here and try to fuck with me. When I tell them no carajo conmigo, I mean that. No carajo conmigo is a Spanish phrase and it means do not fuck with me. No carajo conmigo.
No caro, no cahigo. That's it
That's
right.
right. Yeah,
Don't
you,
fuck
you
with
you
me.
that's right. That's what it means. That's what it means. And if I
Carajo.
want to throw some Swahili up in there, I can throw some Swahili. So I mixed the English Swahili and the Spanish all together. And people on this app that are stuck in a box that can't figure out what I'm saying because they're ignorant, they're stuck, they're in a prison somewhere in their mind, they're trapped. So they get mad at me because I'm not trapped. They get mad at me because I can express myself three different ways. Shout out to the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, Lonnie. Spanish 101. Lonnie's in the chat laughing. Yo, shout out to the Empress Lonnie One Love. Shout out to the Empress Lonnie One Love.
Hey Lonnie. Shout out to you.
Yeah, this is 101 Spanish. Tonteria Tuesday, Spanish 101. And for those of you that don't understand what I'm saying, let's say these words. Lo siento, no es culpa es mío. Lo siento, no es culpa es mío. Disculpa mí. Estoy donde nada nunca se pasó. Let's say it all together, children. Let's say these
Let's
wonderful words together, children. Lo
let's
siento,
Lo siento.
no es culpa es mío.
No es culpa es mío.
Estoy donde
Estoy donde
nada nunca
nada nunca
se pasó.
se pasó.
Que lo que, mi gente.
Que lo que miente.
Las comidas
Las comidas.
está lista
Esta lista
para ti.
para ti.
Ven conmigo aquí.
Ven conmigo aquí.
Ven conmigo aquí. Yes. Shout out to the chat.
Yes, learning some Spanish.
That's right, Lonnie. See, I love Lonnie because Lonnie comes in and she always supports the channel. And yes, Lonnie, I'm reading my chat. Let's see, what did Lonnie say? Hold on. Physically, you can be in prison, but mentally, you can be free. Yes, that's true, Lonnie. Physically, you can be in prison. Yes, that's true. That's absolutely true. Because at one time, my name was not Arabia. My name was 221644. That was my name.
The prison
Shout out to the
number.
chat. Yeah, that's a prison number. That number is what? 30 years old. That number itself is 30 years old. 221644. I'm not on house arrest. I'm not on parole. I'm not on probation. And physically, I'm not in a prison what they say is a prison. And shout out to the chat. It is what it is. In other
Yeah.
words, I'm not in the state. I'm not incarcerated. I'm not in the custody of the state or the feds. I'm outside. Shout out to the chat.
And shout out to Arabia. I got to go now.
Okay, no problem.
It's nice having you up here. I mean, having me up here.
No problem. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Have a good
And
one.
you take care of that 600-pound whatever. You cuss the shit out for that 600-pound person from New York. Looks like Jabba the Hutt. And you got it. Okay, I'll see you later. Adios, Arabia Barbosa.
All right, peace.
Peace out.
So shout out to the chat. That was DJ Cleveland. He came up and he hit the link. Just because he felt like hanging out with me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We don't get to hang out too much on these YouTube streets. But I just wanted to come up here and do Tonteria Tuesday and give everybody a Spanish lesson so they could understand what the fuck I be saying. We can do the Swahili as well, so people can understand what the fuck I be saying. Shout out to the chat. Since we got some people that can't comprehend or can't remember what I say when I say it. I even write these words on my community wall. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. So we got 5 in the building. We got 5 in the building. Today is Tuesday, Tonteria Tuesday, Foolishness Tuesday. So, in other words, when I think about Tuesday, when I think about today, and when I think about the YouTube streets of what I see what's going on in the YouTube streets, I be like, Nini kuzimu kila wakati. Nini kuzimu kila wakati is a Swahili phrase. It means, what the hell, it will always be. Nini kuzimu kila wakati. What the hell, it will always be. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. Tonteria Tuesday. So I'm mixing the Spanish with the Swahili with the English. Shout out to the chat. Because I don't want to live in a fucking box. I don't want to be ignorant. I want to learn more than what I'm learning right now. Shout out to the chat. And that's why I go to different other sections, other sectors of the YouTubes. That's why. I commune with others. I communicate with others. That's what it's all about. This is social media. But some people like to abuse it, especially when they disagree with someone, strongly disagree with someone. We got a lot of people on this app that strongly disagree with certain people. Instead of them having a conversation or doing a little bit of back and forth, hitting each other's links or whatever the case may be, they decide to go out and start doxing people or putting false flags on. We got a lot of that going on in the sector. Shout out to the chat. That's right, Lonnie. That's absolutely right, Lonnie. And I thank you for saying that. Thank you for coming in, Lonnie. Good afternoon to you. I know you only got a few hours. You'll be getting off your work, off your job. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Lonnie. Yeah, I was on the YouTubes last night, cruising the YouTube streets. And I heard, some people, complaining about, certain other YouTube creators. I said, oh God, it's the same shit over and over. I said, let me get the fuck out of here. Got back in the car and drove away as fast as I could. I said, I will free a book. That's right, Lonnie. That's right. That's what books are there for. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. You know why I wanted to learn different languages? You really want to know why? Because I was living in New York at the time and people were speaking in different tongues. They were speaking in a way that I didn't understand. And I said, oh no, I don't like not understanding. I don't like not being able to communicate. And so began my journey of learning Spanish first. So I got a little bit of that. Then I said, I want to learn a different language. I want to learn different phrases. I want to go a little bit further. And that's when I started learning Swahili. Little bit at a time, little bit at a time. Shout out to the chat. And I like it. I like it. It makes me want to do more. Now I got people coming into the chat. People like Pick and Choose, aka Slim. He comes in the chat. He doesn't even say hello anymore. He says, Habari za hasaburi. That's what he says. Or he says, Habari yako. Or Habari gani. You know what I mean? That's what he's be saying to me. And I said to myself, oh my goodness, he is learning so fast. He is learning so fast. Then last night he came in someone else's chat. I think it was just Jay's. And he wrote the words, it's good to meet you. But he said it in Swahili. It's good to meet you once again on the YouTube streets. Yes, that's right, Lonnie. Hola. Hola means hello. Hola. Que lo que, mi gente? Que lo que, mi gente? Que pasó? Que diablo? Que diablo pasó? Yeah, it's different ways of saying hello. It's different ways of greeting people. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. I'm not going to be up here very much longer. Just wanted to come in and, I did my serious side. Now it's time for the BT 1000 side. Yeah. Because I never said I was an angel. I never said I was a college graduate or I got a college degree somewhere. No, I don't have any of those things. I just got life experience. The only license I have is my inmate number 221644. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, what's up, Blade? Blade VP. Lonnie. Lonnie, that's how you met me, right? Remember that, Lonnie? That's how you met me. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. Shout out to the chat. I didn't come up here, you know, driving a Cadillac car. I didn't come up here with a $1 million mansion. I came here with nothing. And I don't mind saying I came from nothing. I have nothing. Shout out to the chat. But I'm worth something. I'm valuable somewhere. Shout out to the chat. And that's why I'm still breathing. That's why I'm still living. You know how many people I have outlived? Outlived. 52. 52 years old. Shout out to the chat. And there's no running away from death. There's no knocking on wood or, oh, let me knock on this wood. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, death better not come in here. Death is everywhere. There's no escape. Everyone was born to what? Die. You look like your parents when you're born, but then you start looking like your life decisions and your life choices. Shout out to the chat. And I chose which way my life went. Shout out to the chat. A lot of people don't agree with it. But I don't have to push what I am or my lifestyle in other people's face. Like if I want to be with a bitch, I ain't got to show her on camera 24/7. If I want to go to a social club, to a LGBT social club or whatever the case may be, or a regular social club, I don't have to post it. I don't have to let people know. What happened, Lonnie? Facts. Speak English, nigga. All right, hold on, Lonnie. Lonnie said you were at peace crocheting with me, even though I sucked at it. Fats TV, shout out to you. Lance, mind your business, nigga. Oh, that's Lance. Okay. All right, now I notice. Now I understand who that is. Okay, Lance, shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. Fats TV, shout out to you. Thank you for coming in. Fats came in and said, mind your business, Lance. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Yeah, Lonnie, we was at peace crocheting. We were doing our thing, crocheting. And Lonnie says she sucked at it. Lonnie, I don't remember you sucking at it. I remember you learning it and you was getting it down pat a little bit. You was catching on, Lonnie, but Lonnie, I think you didn't have any patience with your own self. That's why you didn't, stick with it. You could have stuck with it if you wanted to. Even to this day, I don't crochet right now, but if I feel like it, picking up a needle and start crocheting, I know how to do it. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Lonnie. Yeah, I know who that is, Fats TV. Thank you, Fats. Thank you, Fats TV. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Lonnie. I appreciate you. Lance, thank you. DJ Cleveland, thank you. The other person that came in, I didn't recognize their name. Thank you for coming in. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, should I say. Good afternoon, should I say. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. We got 7 in the building. We got 7 in the building. Yo, like and share the video, everyone. If you don't mind, like and share the video. Yeah. You know, do what you gotta do. Today is Tonteria Tuesday. My name is your home girl, aka the BT 1000, aka the Jeeper Creeper on this shit, aka Lucy the Vampire, aka the German Shepherd in the goddamn room. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. Hey Lance, you see what Lonnie just wrote? She said she want to talk to you. She said she need to talk to you, Lance. I really appreciate everyone coming in, spending time with me this afternoon. Even though I just came up for a short second, I guess just to laugh and, kick up my heels a little bit, you know, while I can kick up my heels. Yeah. Yeah, Lonnie, you could do it again. You could pick up the crocheting again, Lonnie. Anytime you get ready. You know what I mean? Take your time. You know, shout out to you for even thinking about it. Cause I even though I still got the yarn and the needles in my house, I can open up a certain dresser drawer and that stuff is in there. I don't think about it as much. I'd be like, yo, I wonder if, and I know I can still do it, but I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like participating with that right now. Shout out to the chat. Although it's a good skill to have. It's a good skill to have. You know what I mean? Word. Yeah, Lonnie, you laughing. Lonnie, you laughing. It's good to hear you laugh though. And it's good to see you doing the things you're doing on your channel, Lonnie. Yeah. And I saw that I don't mean no harm. I saw you hanging over the with your homeboys, your friends, the takeover. And the only reason why I be seeing it, Lonnie, is because, certain YouTube creators that got an issue with, Garrick and them, they like to do reaction. They like to do reaction videos. You know. I looked at that video, I said, they ain't doing nothing. They act like you burning down a whole building, Lonnie. Lonnie. They act like you came up to them, just start slapping the shit out of them. Lonnie, I believe you taller than some of these dudes on this app. I believe you're taller. What, 5'7"? Yeah, that's tall. I'm only 5'2". I'm not very tall. I'm not a tall lady. I'm not tall at all. Shout out to the chat. Oh, I see what Lonnie's saying. Ah, that is Your sexy voice, Arabian. What? Lonnie is crazy. And then start laughing. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm reading the chat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. Yeah. So yeah, Lonnie, you what, 5'7"? Your daughter's a little bit taller than you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to y'all. Y'all some tall ladies. You know, one of my cousins, right? She was like what, 5'9"? She was 5'9". And she was a tall, nice lady. You know what I mean? Every Wednesday she would throw like house parties, you know what I mean? She would invite the whole family over. So all our cousins used to come over. And she would do her hair parties and all of that. It would start on Wednesday and it would end on Friday evenings. On Saturday, everyone else, went somewhere else or they did something else. Shout out to the chat. Because I was working for the Home Depot at that time. I remember I was working for the Home Depot right there in Yonkers. Over there, let's see. I wasn't too far from Cross County itself at that time. Shout out to the chat. Okay. All right, Lonnie. Well, one of my cousins, she just loved doing it every week. Every week. But on Wednesdays, that was her hair party Wednesdays. And she used to invite people over, that wanted to get their hair done while the family was there. And we would be playing video games. We would be eating dinner. We would be drinking our beers. So we would be drinking our wines. I had a good time. I had a good time back then. You know what I mean? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I had a good time. Now it's boring. It's just me. Almost everyone I know ain't around no more. Shout out to the chat. But that's life. And life keeps lifing, regardless. So I'm out of here, you guys. I want to thank everyone for coming over. Today is TONTERIA Tuesday. TONTERIA Tuesday. Okay. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I was reading the chat. I was reading the last comment in the comment section. It's from Empress Lonnie One Love. So shout out to Empress Lonnie One Love, Fats TV, Lance, DJ Cleveland, and anyone else that came into the chat while I was chatting it up, while I was laughing and having a good time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Shout out to my support team. And shout out to my moderators. Oh, yes, yes, yes. They're not in the chat right now. I believe they'll catch the replay. Shout out to them. Yeah. So, get ready for new changes to this channel. When certain people come in, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Shout out to the chat. I got a mixture of people coming in now. I got a mixture of people. And I got to, be able to, have open panels, open conversations. because I really like the open panel chats. Where you go in and you hit the link, and then you go up on the link and you're sitting on the panel and you're talking and you're laughing and you're having a good time, or you're cursing someone out, and that that kind of stuff. Shout out to the chat. So we out of here, you guys. Everyone have an awesome day. Thank you for coming over. Peace. One.